too late. I'm coming. Go ahead and look. We started.
Yeah, I was saying to pull it down just a little bit, but we're good. We're good to go. All right, everyone. So we had a little technical difficulties trying to get some stuff together. Yes. Just push it down just like that. Excellent. That is perfect. We're gonna slide a little bit. Okay, so anyway, here we are, Corks and Keys. It's me, Tamelia Ward. Got my co-host with me today, none other than she's right here, y'all. She's right here.
I'm right here.
Where you at? What's your name?
Whew, Lord Jesus, let me get my breath first. It is Sharice. I gotta come over because this right here is not on.
Oh, come on. Come close. Come close. Here we go. Come close. I ain't gonna bite you.
I know. Yeah. It is Sharice, you guys. So glad to see you guys.
Yes.
I'm doing a marathon right now is what I feel.
Right, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You know, it's Thanksgiving season, but we eating, we hanging out. Christmas, we eating and we hanging out.
And
we
we
going to
hanging out.
parties,
Yeah.
we eating
And
we
hanging out.
I mean, it's just that time of the year.
I love it. I love it. Everything is good though.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So tonight we have with us none other than my brother.
None other than your brother.
Yes, Mr. William Sanders, community lending officer here in Charlotte, and also he can widespread to other areas too. But we have him on the show tonight, so we are so glad to welcome him on.
Yes, yay! So excited. Yes, I love it.
My name is William Sanders, community living specialist, as Tim said. My license number is 639381. I always got to throw that out there before
You did say that, yeah. We always have to say that, huh?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
make sure you get it out there. We want to make sure we got everything right where it needs to
We're
be.
supposed to be, because we are legit.
That's right. That's right. So we are so thankful for you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
I appreciate
You're
being here
welcome.
tonight. This is a blessing. It's a great opportunity. Thank you very much.
You're
I'm
welcome.
excited. I'm definitely
I'm
excited.
very excited.
Yes.
Trying to keep it together.
And you looking sharp.
Thank you very
Great.
much.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, looks good. Compliment you very well.
Trying to get ready for the holidays.
There you go.
Thank you very much. But yes, you all look very nice as well. It looks like you all match. Like,
You know
looks like you got the
what?
memo.
With the braids.
Yes, with the
and stuff.
soft braids.
Yes, you know what? Great minds think alike. That's what I'm
Absolutely.
saying.
Great minds.
Great minds think alike. So
And they look good too.
Yes.
We got this, y'all. Beautiful black. Love it.
All this black excellence.
This black excellence. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is what
Yes.
we do
Mm-hmm.
here in the Charlotte, North Carolina area.
And surrounding.
In the surroundings.
So before we get into everything tonight, we do have our wine tonight. You know, we're Corks and Keys, so wine brings about conversation. So we're conversating tonight. And I will say, and I have not said this, our tagline is Conversation Spark and Connections Flow. And that tagline came from none other than my sister, Aspasia Sanders.
Oh,
I bet you didn't even know that, did you?
thank you, my beautiful wife. I'm sure she's watching. Thank you very much for that great name that you guys have, that slogan.
Yes. So me and Aspasia were talking one day,
Mhm.
and I was telling her about the podcast, and she was like, "Tim, you know, I see you on it. Y'all are doing good. I'm proud of you." And when I was telling her about it, she said, "I like that. Conversation spark and connections flow." And that's where that came from. That's where that came from.
She's the mastermind behind the
Love
whole operation.
that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So Aspasia, thank you so much for our tagline. I did not tell
Thank
you.
you, Mrs. Sanders.
Yes.
Yes.
So once we really get rolling, you know, I got a little something for you.
That's right.
Once we really get rolling, that was the other part of it. Yes. But the wine of choice tonight, we got a red wine. Now, this is a sweet red. This is not Sharice's, you know, you're supposed to be getting the other ones, you know, but anyway, we're not gonna worry about that. But we got a sweet red wine tonight. And this is from like your around the corner store, you know, it's under $10 from Aldi's. It's called Winking Out, and this is a sweet red. Now, it does say that it pairs well with barbecue ribs.
Barbecue ribs.
So we don't have barbecue ribs tonight. And then it also said spicy fajitas.
Thank you, Lord.
Fajitas. We have neither one of those here tonight. But we do have a spicy queso dip with nachos. I mean, we love nachos and
They're
cheese
over
and
there.
salsa, but that's what we have for tonight.
I
So
love barbecue, but I don't think it would have went well. It probably would have got over.
you know what?
You know, it wouldn't went well trying to
And
explain.
you got on white
I do
too.
have on
See,
white.
our grades would have been all tore up and messed up.
I don't like barbecue though.
You don't like
Mm-mm.
barbecue? Oh, I like barbecue.
Yeah.
Now I do love fajitas too.
You do pulled pork or you do pulled chicken?
I do pulled chicken.
Oh, I like pulled chicken.
Do you?
Yeah.
And you? Neither? Oh, so you just don't like
I
barbecue,
don't eat the
period.
barbecue.
No.
I mean, it's like I'll eat it if somebody puts it on my plate. It's not like I just can't, but no, it's
This
not.
is the place for barbecue.
I know
Right.
Lexington and all of that stuff. I remember we drove through Lexington and we were like, there is a pig like on every corner of in Lexington.
Now
Like,
further south, they do that. Yeah. They do.
Mm.
See, I don't eat pork, so that's why I say chicken.
y'all can have the barbecue.
Yeah.
Give me some fried chicken.
said
Some
that?
fried chicken or some seafood.
I'll do
The
that.
seafood, definitely. So yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love seafood. I'm from the water.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
You are from the water. You're from upstate, right?
So yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about myself.
Yeah.
Just a young black kid from Newport, Rhode Island.
I love it.
Okay.
New England.
New England in the house.
right.
Patriots are doing real well right now.
Their quarterback is from North Carolina.
Yes,
Just
he
want to say
is.
that.
Yes,
Say
yes.
that.
But yeah, originally from Newport, Rhode Island. Went to school in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what led me to, down south, and that's where I met my wife.
Mhm.
Okay, nice.
And moved to North Carolina in 2004.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I've been originating home loans since 2002.
Oh, wow.
So been in the industry, mortgage industry, financial services industry, banking industry for over 20 years now.
Wow.
So I've seen a lot and
Mhm.
traveled a lot and had a lot of opportunity to meet a lot of really nice people.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's good.
What was your motivation for getting into the mortgage industry?
That's an excellent question, Sharice. I didn't get into the mortgage industry. It kind of chose me.
Gotcha.
I guess when you're in alignment with your assignment,
Mhm.
it just
Yes.
kind of chooses your path.
Yeah.
But what I will say is the mortgage industry hasn't always been easy.
Yeah.
It has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was something I kind of had to stick with
Yeah.
early in the game. That wasn't as didn't come like how it comes now.
Yeah.
Right.
Experiences and opportunities to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So it was definitely something I had to stick with and grow with to get to where I'm at today.
I like that you said the stick with and grow with because we also started in the early parts of 2000 and it's so funny because
Mhm.
when we started back then, you really didn't have what we have today
Absolutely.
as far as all of the different resources that is more so at your fingertips today than it was before.
I
I
did my
agree.
first
Mhm.
application on paper.
Exactly,
Some-
right? Exactly.
Right.
Some loan officers or
Mhm.
lending specialists may have never experienced that.
Mhm.
So that was a good opportunity for me to
Mhm.
graduate from
Yeah.
the analog to the digital, era that we're in
Yes.
now.
Right.
Mhm.
That is true. That is so true.
For us, it was the GPS.
That's what.
Mhm.
Yes, I would say that because we
Because
were
I
on
had to.
MapQuest.
We had MapQuest, and we had to print out our directions.
Yes.
So we had to really map it out and print out our directions before we went anywhere. So I'm sitting there and my system direction is awful anyway. So it's like,
Well, let me ask you: were you taking people in your car during that time?
Yes.
Yeah, and see, it's
Mhm.
changed.
Yeah.
I don't.
Internet now.
Yeah.
I don't take people.
I don't
in
take
my
people
car.
yet, but I
Now
know.
they follow me. You know.
They
but-
follow me. I'll meet you there. All right.
Right,
So once we
right.
see that house, okay, follow me to the next house.
Yes, as you fumbling through your MapQuest
Right.
papers, trying to get it
Or you
together.
might be able to send them 3 or 4 that they can look at online. You might need to pick one of these.
Right.
Not all of them. Just pick one that you like.
And see,
Exactly.
and then we couldn't even do that really, because back then we didn't really send it to people. Like we knew that we would be able to tell them about the house. But I wasn't able to always just kind of send it to them or what have you. It was like you tell them about the house and tell them what's going on with it. And when we got there, if we got there.
Right. And it was kind of like you print it out. You print
printed
it out.
everything.
And then you like give them the summary, have them take a look at it.
Mhm.
Now, of those 6, which
Which
story,
stories you like, right?
you know, or something
And then
like
of
that.
course there was there's the agent printout and then the customer printout.
Right. That's right. And you have to make sure you print out the right one
Because you couldn't
because
give them the
it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yes.
It was a lot.
The technology is very innovative now.
Yeah,
There's a lot of opportunity now that we did not have,
yeah.
way back in the early 2000s.
I would definitely say it's made our job a little easier.
Or the
Yeah.
young people like to say in the 1900s.
That is right.
Right. They make us seem so old. Make us seem so old.
Mm.
But a lot has changed.
Old and wise, older and wise.
That's right, seasoned.
That's it. Right, we're seasoned.
Wisdom.
Mhm. There you go,
Mm.
wisdom.
That wisdom, man. I'm
That's,
loving it.
that's the nickname I have for all this gray hair. I try to
Yeah.
call it wisdom.
Well,
I agree with you. I agree
Yeah,
with you.
I have mine. I'm fighting.
I agree
I'm
with
fighting it. All right, so what else? What else?
Well, being a community
Mhm.
lending specialist,
Mhm.
is that different than just like a traditional mortgage lender? Would you say?
Well, I would say it has its differences.
Okay.
As a community lending specialist, I'm strictly committed to my community.
Oh, okay.
So, my objective is to meet and build relationships in the community.
Okay.
Where I have an opportunity to help people obtain home ownership where, you may not be able the opportunity to obtain home ownership
Mhm.
through grants and low down payment assistance.
Yes.
There are a lot of opportunities out there that people can really take advantage of. So I may have an unorthodox approach. I'm kind of old school.
I love it.
I like
Old school
to-
is the best school.
I mean,
though.
It is.
It's the best.
It
That's
is.
the only way I know.
Right,
I
right.
pull my sleeves back. I do a lot as far as spending time volunteering in the community.
That's
Oh,
good.
important.
Not so much for the transaction or to make a sale,
Mhm.
but mainly more to stay visible
Right.
and allow people to put a face to a name.
Mhm. I
We
agree.
do a lot in our community, myself and my brothers, as far as cleaning the street,
Mhm.
feeding the homeless,
Mhm.
washing clothes,
Mhm.
whatever we can do to keep that presence and, just try to make it a better place.
Yeah.
So I have this platform and this opportunity to not only do that in my volunteer hours, but during my business hours, I also can offer a community service. And as a community lender, unlike, I guess, a traditional lender, I guess the term that you would use, it's geared more towards educating our clients,
I like that. I like that.
giving them an opportunity to understand how the process works, not so much shoving products down, someone's throat.
Right.
We're really trying to tailor fit
Mhm.
something based on your current situation.
Yeah.
Everyone's situation is different.
Very true.
In over 20 years, I've talked to a lot of different people, and no one transaction is the same. They're all different.
So would you say that, and I'm thinking this because, of course, with the community work that you do, to me, that makes it so that you truly understand who your client is.
Absolutely.
And when you truly understand who your client is, then you're able to give your client not only just what they want, but really what they need as well. And sometimes people don't even understand or know what it is that they really need. But with us being in the business, we kind of know what's really important and able to tell our client, because the more you get to know them, of course, the more that they trust you.
Right.
And it's just so much
What
better.
took me such a long time to learn was being in sales.
Mhm.
You're constantly talking and wanting to be on the go and asking questions.
Mhm.
Just listen.
That's exactly it.
That is the key.
Just stop
Mhm.
talking so
Mhm.
much
Mhm.
and listen.
Mhm.
The customer or the client will tell you what their needs are.
Exactly.
They'll tell you what their objectives are, what
Yeah.
they're looking to accomplish. If you just listen to them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of times, in our profession, we're chasing the dollar, we're chasing the transaction.
Mhm.
It took me a very long time to learn. It's more about the relationship.
It is.
That's one thing that the bank drives is, you know, deepening that relationship,
Mhm.
listening to the client and listening to their life priorities
Mhm.
so that you can offer services that make sense.
Mhm.
Right,
You know,
right.
why, it's a very large institution. There are more than just mortgage loans.
Yes.
So there are a lot of opportunities to help,
Mhm.
you know, the client if you just listen to them.
Exactly.
You know?
Right. I agree. I agree. Well, I'm going to ask you, you said listening to the client. Is there any particular client that you helped that stood out that might have been going through something? One that really stuck with you? One that you just helped to actually get the house? Anyone that you can think of like that?
Absolutely. Again, I've talked to a lot of clients over the years, a lot of customers and family members and friends and even coworkers. But there was a young lady, I won't say her name for purposes, but there was a young lady, took us about a year and a half to buy the home. And she was a foster parent. And she had like 3 or 4 different children. And she had been living in like a very small apartment and was able to transition into the home. That stuck out to me because, you know, you don't, when you're a foster parent, you don't have to do that.
Right.
And like she really wanted to provide a safe haven for them. She was saying that where she lived was very unsavory, it was very, uncomfortable. Bad things happen.
Yeah.
People breaking into cars, she was uncomfortable. She wasn't safe.
Yes.
And we would talk about that. She'd be like, oh, only another, 2 or 3 months, I'll be out of here. And it was like kind of touching. It was kind of touching. Like I felt like I was like
That just
almost
chills
saving,
down my
like
spine.
helping her out of her situation. And we'll fast forward to her actually getting the home and calling back and just being like, William, I really thank you. Like what we may not understand because we're in the business and we do this for a living, how important it is for someone to be a home.
Yes.
To have a home that they can call their own. Having a place where you can just lock your door and feel comfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean? And being in a comfortable
Be able
neighborhood.
to sleep at night and
right.
not listening
Just
to all
having
the
that peace of
sirens
mind.
and stuff.
Right.
Yes.
Definitely that peace of mind.
Not even get into the financial aspect of the benefits of being a homeowner, but just having that peace of mind.
Right.
I think that that really sticks out to me.
Yeah.
Just thinking about that transaction and working with her, and ultimately we got her a home, and through the program that she used, she didn't end up having to bring any money to the closing.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
That is awesome.
with her getting her grants and the money that she saved, she was able to use toward other things.
That's
like
good.
moving expenses and things like that.
Yeah, that makes you feel good.
It kind of makes you feel like what you do.
It's a
day to day.
purpose.
Yeah,
It's a
there's
purpose.
purpose
Feeling
behind what you're doing.
Right. And the fact that she was doing it for her children, not just for herself, but in kids that were not hers.
Absolutely.
So I mean, that's very good.
Those are the types of things that those opportunities provide. Being a homeowner,
Oh yeah.
provide you a lot of different benefits and advantages that we definitely can get into. There's so many.
I think that's so important because you're absolutely right. A lot of times we have people that are in the business and you're right, they're just chasing the money. And I know for me personally, and I know for you too, it's like I got into the business because I really wanted to help
people.
Right. I really wanted to help people. And it's like for me, I've been so truly blessed. And I would say, all of us have been so truly blessed. Our purpose and our heart was for, getting those of us who did not have that dream or had that dream, but did not know how they could accomplish it. Right. And so we are there to kind of help them with that. So being in the community, kind of like giving them that, don't get discouraged. Type of stuff.
The pep talks.
Yeah, those pep talks. So the fact that you were with her, for that, what you said, it took
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half. The fact that you stayed with her that year and a half and continued with her, and the fact that she stayed and didn't get, discouraged where she just quit, says a lot though.
And
we
that's
get that.
the objective is, not chasing the transaction.
Right.
It's the relationship. It's,
Right.
you know, being able to get her home, it's being able to get her sister home, it's able to get, you know,
Mhm.
her mom home, you know, everyone in her family, anyone that, when she thinks of, you know, buying a house or anything with home ownership, you know, I want her to think of me. You know,
Right,
and she'll
right.
be like, oh, well, you know, I know the guy William, you know, he's like, I can call him.
Right.
You know?
Right,
You can
right.
call him.
Right.
Right.
So that's the benefit of building the
Those
relationship.
relationships
You
that
know?
in the community.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and you have, you know, that way you get unlimited referrals.
Mhm.
You do,
You know?
and then, you know, she's sharing her experience, how you stuck with her. 'Cause
Absolutely.
a year and a half is not long, but at the same time, it is long.
In this
Especially-
process,
In this
Yes.
process,
yeah,
Mhm.
that's you know, I guess standard, or you know, you never know where you're gonna meet somebody in the process. It could be 30 days, it could be 6 months, it could be
Right.
2 years.
Exactly, exactly.
One of the benefits that is offered through the bank, if someone's not eligible today,
Mhm.
we offer a product called Connect to Home,
Mhm.
Oh, that's good.
where it offers home buying education, where you can take classes and learn about, educate yourself about home ownership before coming and talk to a lender, or
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know, before going to look at homes.
Mhm.
You get
Right.
the information that you need
Mhm.
so that you can kind of invest in yourself. That was one of the biggest things that I learned in, you know, taking on classes,
Mhm.
getting educated in this line of business. Some gentleman said, you know, someone asked me, you know, what's the first thing that I invest in if I don't know anything?
Mhm.
Invest in yourself.
Mhm.
You
Right.
know, and
Yeah.
Exactly.
take the time.
Right, we think
Yes.
too hard.
We're so
You're right.
quick to think that, you know, when we go there, they're going to have all the information for us, because that's the time that we live in,
Yeah.
where you want to have that initiative to take,
Mhm.
you know, so that way you can come with questions.
Mhm.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
you may have a few questions that you want to have. Well, I was looking at this
Mhm.
and I was wondering how this worked.
Right.
That's how you want to come to. You don't want to just come and take whatever someone is giving you.
Right,
You know?
exactly. It needs to come with some preparation.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you know, put some effort into it, and before you start spending your dollars,
Mhm.
invest in yourself.
Yes.
You know, have some questions prepared so that you know what to ask.
Mhm.
Right.
You know?
Mhm. I think that would probably, having that connect to home,
Mhm.
but probably, you know, because we're big on education.
Mhm.
We're big on education. Speaking of that, you know, we got a seminar that we're doing the weekend,
Yes.
and it's to educate.
Mhm.
So our biggest thing is we want an educated buyer. You know, like you said, you prepare, you know a little bit. And so I think for me, my thought is the best to help out, you know, someone who we may refer to you, is giving them a little bit of education before we go there.
Right.
And that connect to home, I think, is a good piece to give to someone.
Absolutely.
You know, because
Absolutely.
you know, you go that one time, but then there are more questions.
Yeah.
You know, first you just got to taste a little bit, and it's like, okay, well, wait a minute.
In addition to being in like a, you know, like a big class, you know, like a classroom setting where everything's kind of general, you can also sign up for like one-on-one counseling. So that way you
That's
have the
good.
opportunity to really talk to someone about your specific situation.
Mhm.
Maybe even get your credit checked.
Mhm.
I believe it's a soft inquiry, it's not a hard inquiry
Mhm.
to, you know, try to help.
Mhm.
You're not actually applying for anything, you're just getting information.
Right.
So, you know, that program is solely designed to try to help keep people on the path, you know, towards home ownership.
Mhm.
In addition to the clients, for yourselves as real estate agents or professionals in the business, one of the tools that we offer is a real estate center.
Mhm.
The real estate center will guide the clients to show them what homes are available.
Mhm.
Okay, let's just say in the Charlotte area,
Mhm.
but it's everywhere. All the latest listings, MLSs
Okay.
in the whole nation.
Mhm.
But we'll just use Charlotte, North Carolina, for example.
Mhm.
Okay.
It gives the clients the opportunity to see homes
Mhm.
in their price range.
Mhm.
It shows them an opportunity to see if there's any down payment assistance,
Mhm.
Oh, that's
or if it
good.
grants to help towards closing costs, if there's any restrictions on income, you know, things like that. Now, if you have any more detailed questions, you'd have to call and speak to your lending specialist.
Right.
But it does give a lot of general information
Mhm.
that not only the client can have, but also as a real estate agent,
Mhm.
you can show them. You know, you can pull it up and educate them on, hey, you know, we have this, and this.
Mhm.
This particular home may have options for
Mhm.
grants or down payment assistance. So it's a great tool to kind of use when you're, you know, in the early stages of trying to find a home.
Yeah, that's good.
Question for you. So, for those who might wonder, what types of grants do you have? Because you mentioned the grants, and we know about we know House Charlotte and some of those other programs. What
Now,
other
the programs that are dedicated directly to Bank of America
Mm-hmm.
is a program called the Affordable Loan Solution.
Okay.
And it offers low down payment option, which
Okay.
is 3% down.
Okay.
If you compare that to a standard conventional loan,
Mhm.
no matter what lender you use,
Mhm.
you've got your conventional loan, you've got FHA,
FHA. Mhm.
you've got VA,
Mhm.
you've even got USDA.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
So Bank of America doesn't offer USDA loans.
Okay.
But that is a loan that's offered in the industry.
Mhm.
The VA and the USDA loans are two zero down options.
Okay.
Okay, no
Mhm.
money down.
Mhm.
The conventional, if you compare conventional, is 5%.
Mhm.
The affordable loan solution is 3% down.
Mhm.
With that, it's partnered with a down payment assistance of up to $10,000
Okay.
Okay.
or 3% of the purchase price.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, whichever works out to be less. So it's 10,000 or
3%
3%.
of the purchase price. Okay.
In addition to that, you partner with what we call the America's Home Grant,
Mhm.
which goes towards your closing costs,
Mhm.
which would be an additional $7,500. So
Okay.
it's a total of $17,500 that you can use towards down payment
Mhm.
and non-reoccurring closing costs.
Mhm.
You do not have to pay the money back.
That's good.
Oh, that's really good.
That's the key.
You do
Mhm.
need to be a first-time home buyer
Okay.
in most cases.
And what do you mean? What do you guys consider first-time home buyers?
Do not own a home
Mhm.
and have not owned a home in 3 years.
In 3
Okay.
years.
Minimum
Mhm.
of 3 years.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay? And
Mhm.
you do not own a home anywhere else
You don't own it at all.
at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
For
Okay?
3 years. Mhm.
Absolutely.
Just needed to tell you guys that because when we say first-time home buyers, a lot of times people say, "Oh, I bought a house before," and it might have been way in the past or something like that. And
you may be a born again first-time
right, right,
True.
yeah,
True. Yeah.
okay, all
Yeah,
right, I
because
like
sometimes
that.
there are some stipulations and you
Mhm.
need to know that in the
Absolutely.
Just to
beginning.
be sure.
So that's
And then
good.
you mentioned House Charlotte. So Bank of America does partner with
Mhm.
other down payment assistance programs like House Charlotte.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
okay.
am familiar with that program.
Yeah.
It's separate from the bank, but it is a Charlotte program
Mhm.
that assists a lot of people.
Yes.
And it helps a lot of people
Mhm.
obtain down payment assistance.
Mhm.
They have some programs up to like $30,000 of down payment assistance. Now, when you get into these programs, you do want to talk to a professional
Mhm.
because there are restrictions.
Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
There are
Yes.
restrictions usually based on income.
Mhm.
There may be restrictions based on where the property is located.
Correct.
All of that kind of plays a part.
Mhm.
There are credit, requirements.
Mhm.
Different lenders have different requirements
Mhm.
depending on which lender you go to.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of opportunity out there.
Yes.
Me and you had also discussed a program out there for teachers and
Mhm.
police officers and firefighters. It's not a Bank of America program.
Mhm.
It's actually a HUD program,
Mhm.
Housing and Urban Development.
Mhm.
But it offers the opportunity for in that industry where people could potentially purchase a home for 50% off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that is an excellent product out there.
Mhm.
And I believe that is a national program. That's
Yeah.
not just in the
Mhm.
Charlotte area.
And that's been out for a while because
Very
I've
long
used, yeah, because I've
time.
used that, yeah.
It's
I've
a
had the
very
opportunity
unique,
to, yeah.
it's a very
Mm-hmm.
unique product, but it is available.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's a good one to know because, again, some people just don't know,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
educating them on what's available, what
Mhm.
programs are out there. Because sometimes what you don't know is a thing that can get you where you need to be.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's all in networking and talking and
asking questions.
asking questions,
Yes.
asking
Yes.
questions.
Meeting new people,
Mhm.
traveling.
Mhm.
I've had a lot of opportunity to travel in this line of business.
Mhm.
When things were not good. Remember when the bottom kind of fell out of the
Yeah.
industry?
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
We were there when the bottom
We
fell
were
out.
there.
We
Yeah.
were doing home.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
doing-
yeah.
yeah.
I think that was like
Yeah.
at the high during that time.
That
Because
was
we were like,
We were, yeah.
it was a bad time.
Left and
for-
right.
for a lot of people.
It was a
yeah.
bad time.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Mhm.
Bad
It was a
time
bad
for a lot
time.
of
Mhm.
people, but it did give me the opportunity to learn so much.
mhm.
Mhm.
The jobs or the employment or positions that I had really gave me a lot of opportunity to learn
Mhm.
and travel around the United States.
Mhm.
I remember some of the hardest hit states were like Nevada, California,
Mhm.
Atlanta,
Oh,
and
really?
of course New York.
Mm.
Those areas were hit really, really hard when it
Mhm.
came to, you know, that whole ordeal,
Yeah.
during that time. So
I didn't know about some of the other states. I just knew that North Carolina got like really beat up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we seem to be
Yeah,
hit
we-
real hard.
Yeah, we were
I
hit
mean,
really
very
hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of companies that I knew that closed. There
absolutely.
were a lot that
There
we
were a
knew
lot
that
of
closed.
people I know that closed.
Mhm. Some people
Yeah.
even
Yes.
had to leave their homes,
Yeah.
you know.
Absolutely.
So it was a
Yeah.
lot going on back then.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Lots of foreclosures,
Oh,
short
gosh.
sales.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those programs that they had out there during that time, I didn't agree with anyway, though. Like some of the stuff I just didn't. Like some of
But
the
it didn't
loan
make
programs,
sense.
it didn't make sense to me. And so I didn't even, with my clients, I would advise against it. It was some of those things I advised against. And I'm glad that I did at that time.
Right, because they
Because
would have
it's-
been one of those.
Yeah, they
in
would have
that
been one
number.
of those. Yeah. Because some of it, like you said, just didn't make sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. So has there ever been a time where you were feeling like you wanted to get out, but then something happened and you were like, you know what, this is it.
So prior to becoming a community lending officer,
Mm-hmm.
this was probably within like the last 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to take my stab at being a project manager.
Mm.
And I still have aspirations.
Mhm.
That's what I aspire to be.
Wow.
A project manager.
Mm-hmm.
Did my best to reinvent myself, utilizing the tools and
Mm-hmm.
the knowledge that I learned in the industry, and, just wanted to try something new.
Yeah. I
Right,
can
right.
understand that.
And then being in for so long, you know?
Yeah.
Being in the industry over 20 years,
Mhm.
you get beat up a little bit.
Yeah, but we
Get a
do.
little
We
tired.
do. We
Mhm.
do.
Coming around the
Mhm.
track, getting
Mhm.
prepared for the next season.
Mhm.
So, I tried my best to reinvent myself in my 40s.
Mhm.
Try to put applications out there,
Mhm.
update my resume, and,
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
do all the
right.
right things. And it didn't work out.
Wasn't where you're supposed to be at yet, right? You
Regardless,
project managing
regardless
now.
of what I said or what I did or
Mhm.
how hard I tried,
Mhm.
well, you're a loan officer.
This is what you
This is what you do. This is what you are. This is what your resume says you are.
Right, no matter how
But
much
you
you
know what?
tweak it.
I think about it like this too. I think that you're not just a loan officer, of course, right? Because you have opened doors for people who did not know that those doors were even there. And sometimes we are placed, and I feel that the universe places us in certain positions, whereas that might be your title, but that's not what you do, if that makes sense. Because what you do and what's important is the fact that you might have helped somebody who was on the ledge at one time, and you might not
Yes.
even know it, because the things that happen, and I always say this, a lot of times, especially when we pray and we say, I'm giving it to God. I'm getting God, your will, your way. And that's always been my prayer, your will, your way. And if I say that I'm giving myself to God, or I've given myself to God, and I want God to guard me or to guide me, then sometimes I might be in a position, I might not like it, but it wasn't about me. It was about somebody else. It was about me, God using me to show somebody else something.
Absolutely.
So we're not just realtors. We're not just loan officers.
So it's
Mhm.
funny that you say that, because when I had got to the point where I felt that I had done everything I could,
Mhm.
I threw my hands up,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Oh, hey, I guess I'm just a loan officer, right?"
Mm,
And then the community lending opportunity came to me.
mm,
Wow.
Right? So
mhm,
that let me further know,
Mhm.
hey, you are aligned with the assignment,
Mhm.
okay?
mhm,
You are in the right position
mhm.
to do what you're called to do.
Correct. Mhm,
You don't have to steer left.
mhm.
Yeah.
Just keep following, just keep going
Mhm.
straight. And you take one step forward, and I'll
Mhm.
take care of the rest.
Right.
So that's what this opportunity led me to be more in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the role that I was in before, was more like in the corporate, building,
Mm-hmm.
where I did have an opportunity to work with lots of clients,
Mhm.
but it mostly was digital.
Oh, okay.
It was, I was on a team that was considered financial center direct,
Mhm.
where I would be aligned with the financial centers all over the nation,
Mhm.
and I would come up on a video screen.
Mhm.
And they would be live at the financial center, and then I would come up on the video screen. So it was, you had the interaction, but it wasn't the same.
It's
Yeah.
not the
It
same
wasn't
as
the
in
same.
person.
It wasn't like going to the cookout.
Yeah.
Right, right,
No, it wasn't like
Right.
being
In the community.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
It's a big difference. It
doing
really
doing
is.
home buying workshops,
Yeah.
doing education,
Mhm.
doing things like this.
Yeah.
Getting an organic following
Mhm.
rather than just chasing the dollar.
Yeah.
Right, right. Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that is good.
And I want to say this, you guys, we apologize, but our phones and screens are so far away that if you are asking questions, we apologize that we are not able to get to those questions, but we will answer those questions for you. So any questions that you might have, know that they will get answered. And we do want to thank everyone for, not that I'm closing us out, but I just want to first of all thank, because we always try to shout out people's names and stuff, and unfortunately we just can't see. Even with your glasses, can you see?
It's very small.
Yes.
I need my glasses, so my X-ray vision, I can't.
I can't see, but we've had some people to come on.
Mhm.
Now, I haven't seen comments, but I've seen where people have come on. So we want to thank you for at least joining, supporting us.
Thank you.
And again, like Sheree said, you got questions, put them in there. But just thank you for, hanging out with us.
Mhm.
Listening to what we have to say, because sometimes it's just that one person that may hear something
Yeah.
that you said, and you're thinking, well, I'm not reaching people.
Yeah.
But it's
Sometimes it's just that one person that
just
you
that
reach.
one.
And that's who you were supposed to reach.
And that was it. Just that one was what you needed.
Mhm.
But again, being consistent,
Mhm.
having that face to go out there, to talk, and then just opening up, sharing what you know.
Yeah,
Definitely.
any advice I would give to someone, looking to make an investment or purchase a home is, just being consistent.
Mhm.
Sticking to your plan,
Mhm.
budgeting and saving.
Mhm.
As a better money habits champion, through Bank of America, that's one of the
Mhm.
opportunities to volunteer
Oh,
in the
okay.
community. So
Mhm.
get an opportunity to go into schools.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did the mayor's youth employment program where my son goes to school at East Met
Oh,
High
that's
School
awesome.
last
Shout
year.
out to East May.
Yeah, shout out to East Met.
Yes, good
Had an
stuff.
opportunity to go in and talk to them about building their resumes
Wow.
and saving and budgeting. And we played a game.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Sometimes we do that with nonprofits,
Mhm.
the Boys and Girls Club,
Mhm.
different places
I
like
love the
that.
Boys
So,
and Girls Club. Yeah.
great opportunity. I love being a better money habits champion.
Mhm.
That's good.
It's a great
We
opportunity.
need to know that at a younger,
Mhm.
at a younger age, because
The children really soak it up.
They do.
I love
they get
doing
money more than we did growing up.
home buying education
Yeah.
with the children.
Mhm.
Wow, that's
more-
awesome.
Put it in their
more
heads
so
already.
adults, because
Well, you know
Gotta get us
what they
there.
say about old dog.
it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
You said dog. I got that.
Dog, what,
Dog.
did it slip out?
Well, I said
Well,
Oh,
I think he
he said
said,
dog.
yeah, he was like dog.
Hey, my wife's coming. She's
Yeah.
gonna be like that. New England slip
Mhm.
down.
I know, because I'll say that, and there was a guy that I used to work with, hey Brandon, and he would always say, should we say water? I was like, it's not water, it's water.
You know what I get? I get coffee.
Coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Say
Yeah.
coffee.
Coffee.
You can hear that.
Yes. Well, let's not say coffee or dog or water. Let's say wine. Let's do wine. So, a fun question. What flavor of wine would you say pairs best with what you do?
It's an excellent question. I would say probably wouldn't pop a bottle of wine at the closing, but maybe some champagne.
I like it. I like it.
Maybe a little bit more wet.
Bubbly.
Okay.
excitement,
Yes.
And the cork pop.
Yes, make it a big, ordeal.
a big, huge
Yes.
thing.
Yeah. Take a picture of the title company or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would, yes, I would say maybe some champagne.
Champagne.
Champagne. Okay.
I like it.
A little
But
bit
you're
of-
doing it big.
A little bit
Yes.
of ripple.
Yeah,
With
you
the,
work
y'all,
hard.
y'all don't know about the ripple. The new folks, they probably don't know about the ripple.
Oh, ripple. Now we telling on ourselves.
I don't know about ripple.
Now we're telling on ourselves.
I don't know about that, but champagne,
That was
yes.
Sanford and Son.
Champagne, that was Sanford and
Your
Son.
grandfather, your great grandfather.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
All right, y'all. Well, Brother Sanders, William Sanders, we want to thank you for joining us
Thank you
tonight,
for having
taking
me.
time out. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are more than welcome for just sharing. We appreciate you being on here with us. So there's more that we're going to do, being in the community. So we want to, get some things together so that we can share. Even though, we say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but you can always learn something.
Yeah.
We are never too old to learn anything.
Well, I
Yeah.
thank you very much for having me. And a wise man told me, the day you stop learning is the day you stop winning. So you keep reading and you keep learning
So
and you keep winning.
That's right. That's
I love
right.
it. I love it. I love
That's
it.
right. We're going to keep
I
winning.
thank this opportunity to be on this platform. You guys are doing great things.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
This is huge for the community,
Thank you.
allowing us to see YouTube grow. You've been doing this a little over a year now.
Yes, we have. Thank you.
A lot of
Yeah.
episodes under your belt, so I thank you
Quite a
for
few.
We do.
asking me to
Yeah.
join. If anyone needs to reach me, I'll be sure to give you my contact information.
Yeah.
You can reach me on Facebook, or you can call or email me at Bank of America. Be glad to educate and talk to anyone I can and help them reach their dreams and their goals.
And we have a
Yes.
lot of people that watch. So also, of course, if there are any groups out there that would like for us to come out and actually do some educating, that's
I'm all
out there
for
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's a great idea too, as far as like talking to the kids and just anybody out there who might be interested. And also, with that being said, we do have a seminar again this weekend. It's going to be Saturday, December 13th from 10 a.m. until 12, right?
10 to 12.
10 to
Yeah.
12. And I don't know the address.
Well, we're going to put it on there so you have the address, but if you're
I know how to
listening,
get there, but I
it's
just don't know.
10130 Mallard Creek Road, and it is in our Care Properties office building.
Mhm.
So we will be there, and we'll put the suite number so that you can go and then you can register and
Yes.
all of that. We would be excited to have you there. Again, it's all about education.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
All
please
about
let us
education.
know that you're going to come out because we do have a limited number of seats as well. And we just want to be sure that we have enough. And of course, we're going to have light refreshments and, some prizes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Yes.
Yes.
So we
Happy
cling to that.
holidays
Happy
to
holidays.
everyone.
All right.
Happy holidays to everyone. And by the words of our sister, we only have Aspasia Sanders, where conversations spark and connections flow.
All right.
Yes.
All right, so everyone have a good evening. And again, we want to thank you for joining us. We'll see y'all next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Do I have to go? Oh, I guess I have to go.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all gonna see my big face. Let's see. We're gonna end it.
Oh, you got to hit it again.
Okay. I will do that. Ish.
You did a great job there, young lady.
Thank you. You did as well.
You guys are awesome. This is great.
Thank
We
you.
enjoyed it. We're gonna end that, and then we're going to right here. I can't even see it. Oh.
And you got to go up top.